What if I told you millionaires don't live the way you think they do? When you think of a millionaire, what comes to mind? Fancy cars, designer clothes, or big mansions? By Thomas Stanley and William Danko, challenges that stereotype by showing us the surprising truth about real millionaires. And trust me, it's probably not what you expect. In today's video, we'll uncover the habits, lifestyles, and mindsets of America's self-made wealthy. And you might just find out you're closer to financial independence than you think. So, are you ready to see what it really takes to build wealth? Let's dive in. Let's start with one of the most powerful habits. Millionaires live below their means. They avoid debt, buy used cars, and often live in average neighborhoods. Think about it. That flashy new car might seem cool, but it comes with a hefty price tag, depreciation, and monthly payments that eat away at your income. A used car, on the other hand, can save you tens of thousands of dollars in the long run. Plus, who needs a massive mortgage? A smaller, more affordable home means lower expenses, more freedom, and less stress. It's not about depriving yourself, it's about being smart with your money. It's about delaying gratification and prioritizing long-term financial security over short-term indulgences. Imagine this. Instead of spending $5 on your daily latte, you invest that money in a low-cost index fund. Over time, thanks to the power of compound interest, that small, consistent investment could grow into something substantial. That's the power of living below your means. It frees up more money for you to invest and build real wealth. Real wealth isn't about showing off. It's about having financial freedom and options. So before you make your next purchase, ask yourself, is this a need or a want? Could I get by with something less expensive? The bottom line is this: living below your means is the foundation of building wealth. Start small, make gradual changes, and watch your financial future transform. True millionaires prioritize financial independence over social status. They're not interested in keeping up with the Joneses. They're focused on their own goals. Neighbors with the latest gadgets and cars often struggle to make ends meet. They're caught in the comparison trap. True millionaires have already won the game. Real wealth is about financial security and freedom. Imagine being financially independent with investments growing steadily. You have the freedom to pursue your passions. True wealth is about having options and control over your life. Fancy cars come with hefty price tags and maintenance. A reliable used car is more cost-effective. Material possessions are often just a facade. They don't bring lasting happiness or security. Millionaires focus on building real wealth through investing and saving. They value experiences over material possessions. Focus on your own goals and build a solid financial foundation. The only Joneses you need to keep up with are the ones in your own household. You might think that budgeting is only for people trying to get by, but millionaires know that budgeting is actually one of the best tools for building wealth. Millionaires typically track their income and expenses closely, and they create and stick to long-term financial plans. Think of it like this: if you were building a house, you wouldn't just start laying bricks without a blueprint, right? The same goes for your finances. A budget is your financial blueprint. It helps you track where your money is going, identify areas where you can save, and make sure you're on track to reach your financial goals. A lot of people think budgeting is about restriction and deprivation, but it's actually about taking control of your money and making it work for you. It's about making conscious choices about your spending and aligning your spending with your values. Millionaires don't just think about the here and now. They have a vision for their financial future. They set long-term goals such as early retirement, buying investment properties, or starting their own business, and they create a plan to achieve those goals. They break down those big, audacious goals into smaller, more manageable steps. The key is to find a budgeting method that works for you and your lifestyle. Remember, budgeting is a marathon, not a sprint. So if you're serious about building wealth, start by creating a budget and a long-term financial plan. One of the most surprising insights is that millionaires are often extremely frugal. They aren't stingy, they're simply careful about where their money goes. They'll shop at discount stores, look for sales, and compare prices. This disciplined approach allows them to save more for investments. It's not about mindless spending or showing off. It's about financial freedom, security, and the ability to enjoy the things that truly matter to them. Every dollar you save by being frugal is a dollar that you can invest and grow. Imagine being able to retire early, travel the world, or pursue your passions without worrying about money. Here are a few simple ways millionaires embrace frugality. They shop around for the best deals, negotiate prices, cook at home, buy used or refurbished items, and avoid impulse purchases. These might seem like small changes, but they can add up to significant savings over time. The key to successful frugality is to find a balance that works for you. So embrace the power of frugality and watch your financial future transform. Chapter 5: How Millionaires Make Their Money Work for Them. The Power of Investing. A crucial element of is the importance of investing. Rather than letting their savings sit idle, millionaires actively invest in assets like stocks, real estate, or small businesses. These investments are the engines that drive their wealth. Now you might be thinking, investing is risky, or I don't know anything about the stock market. And while it's true that all investments come with some level of risk, the biggest risk is not investing at all. Because when you don't invest, you're essentially losing money to inflation. If you keep all your money in a savings account earning a measly 0.05% interest while inflation is running at 3%, your money is actually losing value over time. But when you invest your money wisely, you give it the opportunity to grow at a rate that outpaces inflation. You're putting your money to work for you, generating passive income, and building long-term wealth. Many millionaires keep their investment strategies relatively simple. They invest in low-cost index funds, diversify their portfolios, and take a long-term approach to investing. The key is to start early and be consistent. Remember, investing is a marathon, not a sprint. So take that first step towards financial freedom and start investing today. Chapter 6: Why So Many Millionaires Are Entrepreneurs. Hint, it's not just about the money. Another finding is that many millionaires either run their own businesses or have substantial control over their income. Whether it's through a small business or freelancing, self-employment offers flexibility and more control over earnings. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Starting a business is risky. And you're not wrong. But here's the thing. Millionaires understand that the biggest risk is not taking any risks at all. They're willing to step outside of their comfort zone, to innovate, and to create something of their own. See, when you're self-employed, you're not limited by a corporate ladder or a fixed salary. You have the potential to earn as much as you're willing to work for. You're in control of your own destiny. But it's not just about the money. Many millionaires are driven by a passion for their work, a desire to make a difference in the world, and the freedom and flexibility that comes with being their own boss. They enjoy the challenge of building something from the ground up, of seeing their vision come to life. Now, being an entrepreneur isn't for everyone. It takes hard work, dedication, and a certain level of risk tolerance. But if you have a great idea, a strong work ethic, and the willingness to learn and adapt, there's no limit to what you can achieve. Chapter 7: Building Generational Wealth. How Millionaires Pass It On. It's not about spoiling your kids. Finally, millionaires don't just think about their own wealth. They also plan for future generations. They instill financial literacy and discipline in their children and provide guidance on money management. Instead of giving handouts, they teach the value of hard work, saving, and investing. Now you might think, well, of course, millionaires want to pass on their wealth to their kids. And while that's true, it's not about simply handing over a trust fund and calling it a day. It's about equipping their children with the knowledge, skills, and values to manage wealth responsibly and create their own success stories. See, millionaires understand that true wealth is not just about money, it's about legacy. It's about creating a lasting impact that extends beyond your own lifetime. And one of the most powerful ways to do that is by empowering future generations to become financially responsible and independent. Instead of spoiling their children with lavish gifts and endless allowances, they teach them the value of hard work, earning their own money, and saving for the things they want. They involve their children in financial discussions, explaining concepts like budgeting, investing, and compound interest in age-appropriate ways. They encourage their children to pursue their passions, to get a good education, and to develop valuable skills that will serve them well in life. They instill in them the importance of giving back to the community, of using their wealth to make a positive difference in the world. So start today. Have those important conversations about money with your children. Your turn to unlock your inner millionaire. What's one change you can make today? Now, it's your turn. Which habit from are you going to start practicing? Maybe you'll start budgeting, setting aside more savings, or even exploring investments. Let us know in the comments what your first step will be. If you found this breakdown helpful, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more content on wealth building, and share this video with anyone who's ready to break free from the paycheck to paycheck cycle.